Hello everyone. I want to make a quick card today. Just got back from Bath, looking after my grandson overnight. And I want to, as I say, I want to make a quick card. I suddenly remembered I had this stamp. I've had it for yonks, but it's absolutely beautiful. Hero Art stamp. It's just kind of fancy script. I don't know which language it's in, whether, I don't know, English or no. Well, there's a few words that look like English. There's a few words that look like Italian or something, but who knows. Anyway, what I want to do is stamp it onto this piece of scrap. I've already cut out a couple of hearts. These are poppy stamps, the whittle ones. You know, they've got these little kind of chippy lines in. And I want to cut the panel out, and I thought that this die should cut that really quite nicely. So I'll cut it from one end like that, and then turn it round and cut the other end. So let's just get on and stamp this and see how we go. And it should be very, very quick, but I think that, you know, sometimes the simplest things can have the biggest impact. Kind of, you know where to look if there's not much there to look at. If you get a card that's absolutely full of stuff, you know, you can't see what's going on sometimes. Let's have a look. I couldn't think where to look for this die, this stamp this morning, but it was in a box of, oh, that corner's missing. I'll try it again. Could always make it shorter, but I'll try my best. I'll do it again. That corner may have been slightly depressed. I don't know. We'll see. Let me put it onto my sponge mat, my old mouse mat, to just give a bit more give, perhaps. Let's try it in here. Which way up was it? It was that corner down there. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful script. That's better. Much better. I'm going to give it a quick whiz with the heat tool just to kind of dry the ink off. Recently, I've been very remiss, and as I've been putting things through, I've got ink onto my mats, you know, the cutting plates, which have transferred to the next project, and we don't want that. So I'm just going to give it a quick one of these. And of course, the anti-static will, you know, brush off anything else. I didn't want to do that straight away, just in case any of the ink was still a little bit damp and I might have dragged it. So I didn't want that to happen. So let's just cut this now. So I'll bring my mat over here. I'm going to arrange this around that end, like so. Let me get my tape. So useful having those hooks for my reels of tape. This is a magnetic mat, but it really doesn't have the pull to pull a light die like this through all the layer, you know, through the card as well. So it's very useful for lots of things. Now I'm going to go part way. I'm not going to go right off the end. Right. I've stopped, as you can see. Let's just take this off this end. There we go. Now I'm going to turn it round and put it on the other end, making sure that these cutting lines are in the original cutting lines. Okay. Tape that down, and we'll pop it back into the machine. Often you can find a die that will fit one dimension if it won't fit the other, and then just adapt it slightly as long as it's a simple one. Okay, so there's my panel, and I fancy this panel going on here like this. I may put a different coloured base, I don't know. And then just the 2 hearts, these are going to be stacked, one on top of the other, coloured, and just over the top like that. I think I'm going to do them red. I will just see what they look like. Colour one, see what it looks like. If I don't like it, I can put the white one on the top, can't I? I'm just looking for a bit of mylar. Here it is. Right, let's just colour one. Now it looks to me like the shadow bit should be on that side, shouldn't it? So I better put my darker shade round where the whittling is, or whatever it is. I don't know what the idea behind this is really, but there's a whole series of dies called whittle, and they've got this sort of hatching on. I don't know quite what you call it really. I suppose it's supposed to look like you know, where a knife has been whittling away. I don't really know. Could be. Let me hold that down with a pair of tweezers. This way up, I think. I think I need just a bit more of this one. I'm going to try it against this one because I don't want to mess that up for the minute. Just want to see. Yes, I think they look quite nice actually. So I'll stick the 2 together. That needs a bit more colour on. I need a middle colour for that one. They just don't look like what they're going to be, do they really? Just glue these 2 together. It needs something. I'm thinking gold or black. That's what I'm kind of thinking. I think we might go with gold. I think what I'll do is just cut one slightly larger than this and then colour it gold. I think the blade may be getting a little bit dull. I might have to do something about that. Now I have got 2 new pens. These are the ones that were given to me by Sheila. And let's just try these. I don't know what the make is. What does it say? Fans Arish. Fans Arish. Or words to that effect. Very nice. So helpful when you say you're looking for things. People say, oh, have you looked at another message? Somebody said they have some good ones in the works. So the next time I go to somewhere, I like to have a little wander around the works and see what they've got. That side doesn't look incredibly rounded, so I'm just going to give this a bit of a round over with an embossing tool. Right, let's have a look. That like that. On there like that. And that like that. And I think it needs, either it's too big or it needs some further embellishment on the top. And I'm not quite sure what. Maybe a tiny heart? I've got a box full of hearts here. There's a little one, look. That's the friend of that one. Let's try a gold one of these. Let's just see if that will work. Because I don't like it like that. It either needs some embossing on it or something. But let's just try this tiny one and see if it does the trick. Okay. I don't know if there were 2 in a set or whether I just bought, separately. I don't imagine they'd sell one as small as that by itself, do you? I would think it would be part of a set. Whoops. Right. I was just watching as it's drying out. It was evening out the... I don't know if it's paint or ink or what it is really. I think that's better. I still think the red one's a little bit large. I prefer it like that. We'll do without the red one. There we go. Quick card. Don't know if I'll have a sentiment. If I do, I'm going to do without the red. It was just too big for the size of that panel, I felt, personally. I'm told that people either agree or disagree with me as I'm going along. I think that's absolutely brilliant. Joining in. So there's my quick card for today. I will just join the bits together. I'm going to join that to that, put the whole panel onto foam tape, and this little chap, I think I may well cut another one and stack as I stack those as a two, but I just don't like that. So I think that's much more pleasant, just in gold and black. So there we go. Very quick one. Those of you who were anticipating another Kenilworth Day near the beginning of October, Matthew said about the first week, I said, oh, I can't do that. I said, I'll still be in Lithuania or somewhere. I'm on a cruise. And so he said he must have asked the hotel people for the following weekend, which only gave me a day after I would have had to come home in the evening, pack my bag the next morning and gone off up to Kenilworth. So he's given me a bit more wiggle room. So it's going to be the 18th of October in Kenilworth. I hope loads of people can come. We had such fun. You'll have to wait and see who the other demonstrator is going to be. It's going to be under wraps for a little while, but watch this space, as they say. So thanks ever so much for watching. Thanks for giving a thumbs up and checking your subscription. Most appreciated. So I'll see you very soon.